Hi, my name is Rick Blanke. I am a managing partner of Blanke Schein Wealth Management, and welcome to the next installment of the Financial Foundation series. Over the years, I've gotten a lot of questions about how do we at Blanke Schein decide which companies to invest in. So I decided to make this video and just discuss the top 4 considerations that we look at when deciding which companies we want to invest in. The first thing we look at is the company strength relative to its peers. So we'll look at an industry overall and decide, number 1, if that industry has any future growth potential. If there is future growth potential, we'll then look at a company and see if it has any advantages that will allow it to stand out over its peers in the long run. After we establish that a company does have advantages, we then examine the growth of sales and earnings and make sure that that does translate into actual earnings for the business. Secondly, we look at the debt to equity ratio. It's important to gauge how much debt a company has. If a company has a high level of debt, that can be a red flag. Not every time, but it's definitely something to be cautious of. Next, we look at the price to earnings ratio. This measures the performance of a stock versus the company's earnings. This is a tool that we use to tell whether a company is overvalued or undervalued. Lastly, we look at how a company treats its dividends. If a company consistently pays and consistently grows its dividends, there generally is a feeling that there's an added degree of stability with those companies. On the contrary, if a company cuts its dividends, that's normally a red flag. Not every time, but that's normally a red flag that there might be something wrong financially with the company, because generally companies don't want to cut their dividends unless they absolutely have to pay their obligations. So those are the 4 main considerations that we look at when deciding which companies to invest in. Now, of course, there's numerous other metrics that we use, but those are the 4 core things that we examine. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Please reach out to the email or the link below. This is one of my passions, so I'm more than happy to take a deeper dive into this topic. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.